Well, guys. Corners! Yay! Oh, there's a thing. I mean, it's been going around a little bit. But do 125 riders get bad reputation? Somebody said it's like if you go into a bar or a club or whatever, and they see, or it doesn't really matter wherever you go, right? And it's either a helmet or you're in leathers or whatever. They'll ask you what bike, unless you're standing by the bike, of course. They'll ask you what bike have you got, and you go, oh, I've got a Honda CBR 125, and just and it is kind of true when they were saying about, like, you just sort of see their look, kind of their happy smile on their face go, oh. And I think there's a couple of reasons why. I mean, obviously you're still holding that L plates on the back, presumably, unless you're me or Skeggy. We both have 125s, but we got full licenses, and that's the thing. I mean, does the 125 bit of the belief thing seem to put down there, or is it the fact that they think that you're still a learner? I don't know. Because the thing is, because I've got a 125 and a 250, I remember being in a bar, not a bar, a pub. Actually, it's called a club. The club, which is a pub in Congleton, and a guy he's a year younger than I am, but he saw the motorbike gloves that I was wearing, right? These ones. And you obviously recognise them as motorbike gloves, and asked if I was a biker. I said, yeah. He said, what bike do you have? He said, oh, I've got a Suzuki GN125, and just sort of like, oh, right. And that's it, that's how the conversation ends. And the thing is, obviously I don't have that, I have a 250 as well. So and then I also followed by, oh, and I have a Suzuki GN250, but it doesn't start at the moment. And then he starts asking me about the 250s. Getting good. Yeah. You see what I mean? Is it the fact he's a 125, so it's a 125, oh, it's going to be boring because it's slow and uninteresting because there's a lot of 125s out there? Or is it the fact that when I said 125 at the start, because then the thing was, after that, he said, oh right, so you've got a full bike licence? Yeah, I said, yeah. So said, I'm restricted there till September. He said, oh yeah. So he's like asking me what bike I might be planning to get next and stuff like that. And the thing is, it probably is that incompetence thing, because it's not an or no ambition thing. No ambition to get a bigger bike. There's no need to, is there? I thought they were going to shred them. No need to, but because that's the other thing as well. As soon as you start going into, oh, I've got a big bike, that means a bigger bike. It's like, oh, what bike are you planning to get on next? Because now, obviously, you've got a full bike license. You can have any bike you want. You're not limited to 125s anymore. You can now have Hayabusas or Harley Davidsons or Triumphs or anything you want. You're not limited. You're not bounded to anything. So you can talk about any bike you want now because you've got a full license. So like I said, is it the 125 part, or the fact that you may have because you've got a 125 being associated with just learner drivers altogether? It's a bit like a Vauxhall Corsa being associated with learner drivers, with their parents, or more especially the Focus, which is associated with the AA learner drivers. If you have a Vauxhall Corsa, people presume that you only passed your test like last year, don't they? But if you say, oh, but I've got, I don't know, a Vauxhall Astra like that in front of me. Actually, I'm turning anyway, so you can either overtake me or not. There you are. Yeah, people just seem to. So You can leave your comments below to hear what you. I want to obviously see about your experiences, maybe, or make a video. I think the best way is videos usually, if you've got a camera on your head, like me. Because I mean, I've got the best of both worlds. I've got a 250 and a 125, so I've experienced both. At college, though, obviously, people are a bit more interested because in 125s, because they've all got 125s. They're all limited to 125s because they're only 17. Aren't they? You know. See you later, guys.